What's up, YouTube? As of the recording of this video, a second deletion attempt has been made on the life of former President Donald Trump in the span of only 8 weeks. Since that time, there's been a heavy amount of condemnation by conservatives on the liberal media complex for impregnating the zeitgeist with dangerous volatile rhetoric that necessarily creates an environment that inspires unhinged members of society to carry out these types of violent acts. Personally, I do agree when you resort to hyperbolic language that the mainstream media has been using, like claiming that Trump is the second coming of the German guy with the funny mustache, and that he poses an existential threat to democracy. The unavoidable consequence is that you're going to inspire vigilantism. I mean, if someone were to take what the media is saying about Trump as the gospel truth, if they genuinely believed that he was a German bad guy and really was going to end American democracy, then it would make perfect sense that a person like that would take all possible steps to ensure that they stop Trump. But at the same time, however, I am a big believer that the onus ultimately belongs with the listener, not the speaker. If someone decides to act out violently as a result of being convinced that Trump is a great villain that must be stopped at all costs, then at the end of the day, it is their fault for doing so, not the fault of the media that inspired their actions, either intentionally or unintentionally. It's just a price we pay for living in a free society. There's no individual liberty without personal responsibility, and you can't benefit from the freedoms afforded to you by virtue of being a member of a free society without accepting accountability for your own actions. A society can't be gifted the freedom of speech and be absolved from the consequences of the freedom of speech. I hold the would-be deleters fully responsible for their own actions, not the media. Now, when it comes to the turning up of the rhetoric in the culture, both Team Blue and Team Red are culpable. Trump, no matter how you feel about him, has been employing a lot of bombastic, divisive rhetoric since he entered the political arena almost a decade ago. He's been using personal attacks and name-calling, even against members of his own party, leading chance to have people arrested, taunting the media. I mean, the man has gone out of his way to tick off a lot of people. His supporters may love it when he does that, but it turns a lot of people off and only adds to the polarization of the country, which obviously is not a good thing. Plus, it causes the other side to return fire, and not just return fire, but to overreact in a major way. And given the fact that the Dems control most of the corporate media complex, it creates this typhoon of toxicity that threatens to hurl society over a cliff into a very dark place. So to reiterate, yes, the media is culpable in creating an environment by using the monolithic superstructure of the corporate media complex to flood the airwaves with hyperbolic, unhinged takes on Trump that fosters these acts. But it isn't responsible for when these attempts are made. That lies solely on the shoulders of the perpetrators. So those are my 2 cents on the matter. Drop a like and a comment below. Share, all that good stuff. I'm a baby YouTuber still in the infancy of my channel, and all engagement helps out a lot. Till next time, peace.